Okay, good morning everyone once again. So, today we will be having the calculation of accuracy and precision. So, we know na diba what is the difference between accuracy and precision? Kung maingon tag accuracy, it is just to observe value is close to the true value. Mao nang accuracy. When we have precision, the data set are close to one another. So karon, I will be teaching you how to calculate the number of accuracy, the percentage of error, and the percentage of accuracy. So here, we have the formula for absolute error. So, what is the formula for the absolute error? We have absolute error is equals to the absolute value. So, when you have the absolute value, ang pasabot raan na everyone is our value will always be positive. So, kung naa siya sa sulod sa absolute value, our answer should always be positive. So, we have also here the observed value minus the actual value. Okay, what is the absolute error? Unsa man na siya? Ang pasabot sa absolute error is we are just looking sa numero na error. Unsa ang numero sa error? So we are just looking sa number of error. So we need this formula to have the number of error. Again, we have this formula in order to get the number of error. Okay, let's have the example. For example here, pila man ang ato observed value? Our observed value is equals to 2.5 meters. What about the value of our actual value or true value? Our true value is equals to 2.48 meters. Okay, now we will be using our formula. We have absolute error is equals to the absolute value of what is the number or the given for our observed value. Very good. We have 2.5 meters minus 2.48 meters. Okay. Now, what is the answer for this one? So the answer for our absolute error is just equals to 0.02 meters. So therefore, we know na ang numero sa error is 0.02 meters. Look at the value. Our actual value is 2.48. Sobra ba ang ato observed value? Yes. So, pila man ang iya error? We have 0.02 meters. And that is the value of having this formula to get the number of error. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, now, we know na the number of error. So, we also want to know the percentage of error. Pila man ka percent ang error? So, we have another formula for that one. So, what is the formula for the percentage of error? We have percentage of error is just equals to the value of the absolute error divided by the value of the actual value multiplied by 100. In our case, pila man ang ato absolute error? The value for our absolute error is 0.02 meters divided by, what is our absolute error? what is our true value? We have 2.48 multiplied by 100. Okay, so now, what is the percentage of error? What's the value for our percentage of error? So the value is 0.81%. Okay, so asa na ako nakuha ang absolute error? Ngani. Because this is the value for the absolute error. Ikuha na ako niya siya para magamit na ako in order to get the percentage of error. So look at this one. Pila man ang percent sa mali, sa error. So very gamay lang siya. It's 0.81%. Look at the numero of error. We have 0.02. So gamay yun siya. So are we correct? Yes, correct ta. So now, we get na ang numero sa error and we get now the percentage sa error. So now, we will get the percentage of accuracy. How accurate it is. So we will be getting the percentage of accuracy so that we will be able to know the percent of accuracy that we get with regards to the observed value. Okay, now, unsa man ang ato formula for the percentage of accuracy? Percentage of accuracy is just equals to the 100% minus 0.81%, or this is our percentage of error. So it's just 100% minus the percentage of error, which is this one. And what is our answer? The answer for this one is 99.19%. So question everyone, can we say that our observed value, which is this one, 2.5, is it very close to the true value? Yes. So can we accept that one? Yes. Kay pila naman ang percent of error? We only have 0.81%. So therefore, we can say that our observed value can be accepted because it is very close to our true value. And that's how we get our absolute error, percentage of error, and the percentage of accuracy. So this is quite easy. So you will be answering this one. I will be showing it on the screen. So please answer this one for a practice test. Okay, this is not recorded, ha? This is just a practice test. Okay, that is for the absolute error, percentage of error, and percentage of accuracy. Okay, let's move on to another calculation. Let's have the precision. So now we will be having the percentage. So in our calculation, we have here the absolute deviation. O say pasabot sa deviation. Ang pasabot sa deviation ang pagkalayo-layo sa numero. Again, what is precision? We are looking at the closeness of the data set. So di na to siya maingon na precise kung grabe siya kalagyo sa each other. So the absolute deviation mauning ato ginagamit para mahibalan ang numero sa ila pagkalayo-layo. Okay. So now, what is the formula for the absolute deviation? We have here, absolute deviation is just equals to the absolute value of the observed value minus the mean of several measurements. Okay, so we have several measurements because in precision, we need to have a lot of numbers so that we will be able to compare the closeness of different data set. Okay? Okay. For you to really understand this one, let's have an example. Okay. For this one, pila man ka data ang naata? How many data we have? We have 5, right? So we will be having the given. Our given is 12.5 centimeter. We also have 12.3 centimeter. We also have 12.7 centimeter. We also have 12.4 centimeter and 12.6 centimeter. So that will be our given value. So now we will look at the deviation of the data set. Unsa ang ila pagkalayo-layo, ang numero sa pagkalayo-layo sa data set. And that is how we use the absolute deviation. Okay, now look at the formula. The M represent what? The mean. So we need first to get the average of the data set given. So let's get the mean. So what's the formula of the mean? Mean is just the addition of the data set divided by how many the data is. So for in this case, what is our data? We have 12.5 plus 12.3 plus 12.7 plus 12.4 plus 12.6 divided by pila man siya kabuok. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So pila to ibotangan ni? It's 5. So what is the value of our mean now? The value for our mean is 12.5 centimeter. That's the value of our mean. So you can double check that one with the use of your calculator. Okay, now we have the mean. Question: how many observed value do we have? Good. We have 5 observed value. So now we will do this one. So let's have the absolute deviation is equals to again, how many observed value do we have? 5. So therefore, naatay dapat 5 kaing-ani. Kay pila man ato observed value? 5. So dapat naatay 5 kaing-ani. Ato i-add na siya. Okay, let's start. So we have here the absolute value. We have the absolute value of the observed value. What is our first observed value? We have 12.5 minus, what is our mean? The mean is 12.5 as well. Plus, okay, if you want to use the calculator for the absolute value, just kanang tuplok the kanang na EBS. Or kung walay EBS inyo ha, just shift tapos HYP. So mao na siya. Diretso dayog lugwa ang absolute value. Okay. So let's continue. So what is our second observed value? We have 12.3 centimeter minus 12.5. So ako lang siya i-continue ha, pero yeah, continue kaya di nato siya maigo. Okay, we also have the third one. We have 12.7 minus 12.5 I-plus na nato siya. Pang-upat nato is we have 12.4. 12.4 minus 12.5. Tapos, ang panglima nato is we have 12.6 minus 12.5. Okay, so how many observed value do we have? We have 5. So, 5 man ka-observed value. We also need to have 5 of this. So, we have 12.5 minus the mean. What's the value of our mean? It's 12.5. So, we also have the second observed value, 12.3 minus the mean. We also have 12.7 minus the mean. We also have 12.4 minus the mean. And we also have 12.6 minus the mean. And that is the result of your calculate that one with the use of your calculator, and you will get the answer. What is the answer? The answer is our absolute deviation is just equals to our answer is 0.6. So that is the deviation of the data set. Again, when we say deviation, ang pagkalayo-layo sa data set. Gamay ra ba ang pagkalayo-layo sa data set? Yes, gamay ra siya. We only have 0.6 centimeter. Okay. Gamay ra siya. Right? Again, when we say absolute deviation, it's the pagkalayo-layo sa data set. When we get this one, this is just pagkalayo-layo sa data set. Unsa kalayo-layo ang data set? It's just 0.6 centimeter. Okay. Now, humanata, nakuha na nato ang absolute deviation. Karon gusto nato makita ang percentage sa ila pagkalayo-layo. So we have now the formula for the percentage of deviation. Percentage of deviation is just equals to what? AD. No, the value of AD divided by the mean multiplied by 100%. Okay. Percentage of deviation is equals to pila man ato absolute deviation. We have 0.6 centimeter divided by pila ato a mean. Our mean is 12.5 centimeter multiplied by 100%. So, pila man ang percent sa ila pagkalayo-layo. Percent of deviation is just equals to 4.8%. So, gamay lang ang percent sa ila pagkalayo-layo. So, that is now our result for the percentage of deviation. Mauna ang percent sa pagkalayo-layo sa dataset. We have the AD, which is the absolute deviation, ang numero sa pagkalayo-layo sa dataset. Ang percentage of deviation, ang percentage sa pagkalayo-layo sa dataset. Okay, gets. So now, let's get the percentage of precision. Karon, we will get na how much or the percentage of precision of the dataset. Okay, now, what is the formula of the percentage of precision? So, we have percentage of precision is just equals to 100% minus the percentage of deviation or our PD. Okay, now, the percentage of precision is equals to 100% minus, pila man na to percentage of deviation. We have, very good, we have 4.8%. Okay, that is our percentage of deviation. So now, what is now the value of the percentage of precision? So the value for this one, we have 95.2%. Okay, now our answer is 95.2%. This represents the precision of the data set. How precise it is? It is 95.2% precise. I hope you get this one. So you answer also this example. Practice test yapon na siya, ha? Okay. You answer this one so that you will be able to understand it more, because I believe that you will be able to understand a topic if you do it yourself. So, goodbye everyone. That's the discussion for today.